These days are very, very unprecedented times. Many of us are all together at home, spending time with our families, which means kids are home, they're working from home, doing their school work, and parents are also home, working from home. And it's obviously a great learning experience on how to be able to work together as a family and be able to do things together. We heard from all our experienced panelists on how to express our gratitude. And now let's hear from our youngest panelist, a 14-year-old, on how to be grateful and be thankful for what we have.
Good morning. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Zain, and I'm a 14-year-old who is extremely grateful to be here talking to you guys about how to raise grateful kids. So, without further ado, let's get into my topic. So, my topic is raising grateful kids. So, I'm going to talk to you about how you can encourage your kids to be grateful on a daily basis and some ways that you can get them to do that. So, let's get into it. So 5 things you can do to be grateful is the first thing you can do is you can make a daily planner. And so the way you use a daily planner is that at the beginning of a day or maybe the night before, you plan what you're going to do during the day. Maybe it's going to be, oh, from 10 to 12, I have maybe a live session for school. Maybe you're going to be doing that. And then from 1 to 2, you're going to have lunch. And after that, maybe you're going to have maybe some time to relax, just unwind, read a book, or something like that. So making a daily planner really helps because it tells everyone that, oh, this is your time, this is what you're doing, okay, all right, this is what I'm doing, this is what you're doing. So everyone knows what everyone is doing, and that way you can be more productive, and the house can be like a more productive environment with everyone working on what they need to do and everyone knowing what everyone else is doing, so everyone can accommodate their schedules to fit everyone else. Also, this helps us realize how grateful we should be of our time. Because when we make a planner, we see, wow, we have so much time in a day. How much do we really spend it productively? As most of the times we spend the majority of our day on our phone, especially during days where we don't have a lot of load from work or from school. We spend most of our days just maybe on the phone, maybe on the computer, watching a movie, and that really takes away a lot of our time from the day. So you really want to be looking at how much time in your day is being used productively. So that's what making a daily planner really helps for. And so another thing that kids can do is you can regularly thank your parents for everything they do, because parents, you all, everybody here who has kids, you guys do a lot. You guys cook, clean, you earn for the family, and everyone is always working. You encourage the kids when they're little, and then you encourage them when they're going through hard times. You help them out when they need help. So parents, us kids, we are in debt to our parents, because everyone, you all have helped us immensely, and we would not be where we are right now without your help and your assistance. So the us kids, we need to be thanking our parents, and that is a great way to show gratefulness for everything our parents have done for us and continue to do for us. So another point I have that ties in with this is we should do our work. Kids, we should do our work without our parents asking us to do it. So say we have to clean our room. It would be better to clean our room without them coming to our room and saying, clean your room. Then them saying that, oh, clean your room. So I know it may sound confusing a little bit, but what I'm saying is that it's a lot better to do something willingly rather than unwillingly. So rather than your parents coming to your room and telling you, clean the room, you can just clean it on your own. Because you know you're going to have to do it anyways, so why not just do it without them asking? So that will really make you feel happy on the inside, and that will also your parents will also respect you more because they know that, oh, okay, you're going to do your work properly and without us asking you. So they have more trust in you now, and then they believe that you're more mature, and so that is a great way as well to show gratefulness to your parents. So another way is to give back to your community by volunteering. So our community has done a lot. They've nurtured us throughout the years if we've been in that community for a long time. And so the way us as kids we can volunteer. So if we go to events and stuff, don't just be the one who's just watching the event or just being in the back seat. You want to be the one who's helping out, setting up the event, cleaning up, helping throughout the event. That's the way to go. That's the way where and all these points I have, these are all things that are going to make you feel happy on the inside as well. Being grateful, it's a really special thing when you be grateful. It's something that changes the people around you. It helps them makes them feel happier, and it makes you feel extremely happy on the inside because you feel that you've done something great, and then that is what you've done, and so you feel amazing on the inside, and that lifts up your self-esteem, makes your productivity boosted, and that is what we want for if if you want a productive life. And so this is another way. And so the last thing, another point I have is that if you have a lot of time, and this is something not really explicitly, but it's something especially for these quarantine times. If you have a lot of time, that you take up a new hobby or you learn a new skill, because taking a new hobby or learning a new skill it can make you a lot better at things. So I'm 14 years old, and so I have a personal experience I can share with you. So my sister is really interested in baking, and so she loves cooking, and she's always wanted to have a YouTube channel about it. So she started making videos and clips for baking. And so during this quarantine time, I was learning video editing through Adobe Premiere Pro, and I was learning how to add effects, how to video edit, because that was something that interested me. And so my sister and we decided to come together, and we decided to form a YouTube channel. So I was the editor for her videos, and she was the one who was making the dishes, and she was making the footage, and she was making the food that she was making with her cooking videos. So that way you can actually create a lot more opportunities in your life when you take up new hobbies or learning new skills. You find out things that you never knew you could do ever before. I never knew I could do video editing before I actually tried it. And anyone can do video editing. You just have to put your mind to it. And that is something that, a lot of kids have time. Instead of spending it on maybe just watching YouTube all day, they should spend their time wisely and learn new skills and increase their opportunity for growth. And so all these are things that can be implemented. So I hope that everyone here who has kids takes at least one of these points and implements them in their family, and just stays consistent in that implementation, and then slowly work on it, add more of these points, add more ways to be grateful where you can teach your kids how to do that. And so that is the best way to go along this, and this is the best way that we can raise kids that are grateful. And so our future, our youth, can be one that respects the idea of gratefulness, and that everything has to be respected, and the fact that nothing comes without being grateful. So one thing I want everyone to remember is to keep calm and be grateful, and start each day with a grateful heart. When you wake up in the morning, just be grateful that you have another day that you can spend productively. You can achieve something great today. And so that's how we should be living every single day. And so I hope all of you stay safe during this coronavirus outbreak, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to you about this topic. And I hope you all will stay safe, and thank you for listening.